were really that mutual respect. Okay, and now the next piece we're working as building cooperation. Cooperative juggling would be awfully fun. There's other things to do, but let's try a very quick activity, and we'll really move quick, that Sarah has for us.
Okay, can I have 4 volunteers, please?
I wish I'd gotten that on tape, dang it.
Teacher piece, she only has 2 ropes. I would actually do this with your whole class at once, and everybody gets to participate. So you demo, and then they all do it.
Okay, so I want 2 to stand on each side, and stand about arm's length apart. Okay, so you're over here. So the goal of the game is to win. And there are 2 rules to remember. The first rule is that in order to win, the other person has to get on your side of the rope. And the other rule to remember is you cannot talk or touch each other. Brooke?
Can you say that again? I don't understand.
So your goal, for you to win, you have to get Jen on your side of the rope. Okay? And for Jen to win, she has to get you on her side of the rope. But you cannot talk to each other or touch each other. And yeah, I think that's it. So, okay, I'll give you a minute. Now go.
You touched me.
All right. Okay, so tell me some of your feelings as you were trying to figure out how to win.
They cooperated with each other, but I just kind of went for the box.
What were your feelings, Brooke, whenever you're thinking about winning?
I can't touch her, but nobody told me I couldn't move the rope.
Okay. What were your thoughts, Jen, as you did that?
I actually was thinking the same thing. I was like, okay, and then you just dropped, and I was like, okay, I'll let her do it to me.
So,
I didn't
so
go to
you won,
cooperation,
Brooke?
I didn't understand.
And who won here?
They worked together, so they won together.
I didn't get to see this group. What did they do?
They're doing it. They're standing on the
Stand
line.
on both sides.
Yeah, how'd you get there?
They just walked.
She's like, she goes right here, she's all.
So technically,
okay, that
Allison
works.
won first, right? Because because Kim demonstrated.
But
Okay.
She took that
But-
step to make
I was okay with.
But then they equally won.
So we had a first and second place. Could you demonstrate for us a tie? I'm interjecting. Could you
Oh, yeah.
demonstrate a tie?
You guys tied.
No, you didn't tie.
So currently,
So you want us to do it in tie?
You had to do it at the same
Oh.
time, right?
Okay.
Oh, I
Ready?
see.
That's the piece I'm a jerk.
She cooperated though.
yes, I mean, we can
I
read-
was like,
She was defeated.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that with us. Okay, fun little games. Just all these games are meant to, if you have time, these are those games you can fill 3 minutes with. Or if you have 10 minutes, you fill the game and then you do a little more debriefing.
Yeah.
When in your life have you experienced where both of you were trying to win and in doing so, both won? Where does that happen in this classroom? What do we do where you both win?
I feel like the peace table is a win-win situation.
Okay?
Well, if orchestrated properly,
Okay.
I guess.
Have you ever been in a situation where you really wanted to win and somebody won first?
All the time with card games.
Yeah. Or how about somebody won, but there was an element of going, yeah, that was creative. You kind of deserve that win. Yeah. So good. So you debrief those kinds of things. You can then carry that into curriculum. In 4th grade, studying biomes and ecosystems, and we look at mutualism versus parasites. So there's actually a symbiotic relationship. Is there some kind of dependency for survival upon each other? And you actually have relationships in the animal world where there's mutual benefit. It's win-win. So both, and you can give examples of animals, like the bird that sits on the alligator back and like picks the things off the alligator, and the alligator helps feed the bird. I'm not giving the right one, but there's some neat examples of that. And then there's ones where really it's neutral, nobody loses, but nobody wins. Maybe, can anybody think of an example like that?
Where nobody wins.
Nobody wins, but nobody loses. But there's definitely an interdependency there. And then there's ones with one win, one loses, like an actual parasite, a tapeworm, you know. So it's just interesting curricular pieces you connect it to. Okay, so who has, now we're moved into another skill. This is like this safe to make mistakes.